She's considering moving a variable annuity that's a 401k into a retirement account with Vanguard.
Got it.
What questions should she ask the variable annuity company like a MetLife or a Bright House to help in making her decision?
And what? Yeah, go ahead.
So I talked to Pat, who's our annuity expert around here.
Yes.
So he mentioned
Pat Malloy.
Yeah, Pat Malloy. He said we should make sure the contract is out of surrender, and if it's not, what penalty would she pay for having that coming out of surrender? Also, to see if there's a guaranteed minimum income benefit, and then also the death benefit rider, and if so, like, what's that benefit versus the account value?
You've dealt with a lot of these,
Yeah,
right?
I've actually helped a lot of clients get either out of these or help them determine with the advisor that
Is a good idea or
right,
not.
Right.
So what's the feeling of folks that'll have an annuity that they're trying to get out of it? How frustrated are people? Are they usually like, oh, this was good, now I'm ready to move on? Or are they kind of...
They're usually, that was a bad decision, kind of I wouldn't say a forced purchase, but it's typically not a good feeling around that.
So yeah, I would agree. Usually, I rarely see folks that are excited after 5 or 6 years that they bought an annuity.
Right.
It's and it's interesting the way that the annuity companies structure the deal, if you will. First of all, they've gotten more expensive, and they've started to provide less in benefits over time. So if you look at the mortality expense, that's the M&E charge, that's usually around 1.5%. The investment management charge is another 1%. The guaranteed minimum income benefits is another 1.5%. Pretty quickly, you start getting up to 3 to 3.5, almost 4% a year. And now you see these annuities, they're guaranteeing 4 to 5% a year. Well, it doesn't sound like a great deal. If they're guaranteeing you 5, but it costs you 4, what are you really guaranteed? 1%? I don't like it. So, so you really good point. 1, you get surrender penalties that can be up to 10%. 2, you get these long lockup periods. 3, you get high expenses. So, and probably the biggest issue I think with annuities is the confusing piece that is your real money and your fake money.
Right.
In the age of fake news, this is a product that has your real bucket of money and your fake bucket of money, and meaning that a lot of these annuities will give you a guaranteed step up or rate of return every single year, but it's in a fictitious bucket of money that you can't just get to. And very often families think that they can get to that money and they can't. So, not to mention if there's ever a run on we're worried about a run on the bank, right, during the Depression. What about a run on annuity companies? What if there's a run on the annuity bank and all the annuity companies, which many have dropped out of the business because it's hard, because it can be, if you think about if this is a risky piece for them, if all clients one day raise their hand and say, I need that benefit you guaranteed me, if they all do it at the same time, I'm worried about the financial stability. So.
Is it actually a guaranteed benefit then?
Guarantee is a company, but there's really a company can go away tomorrow, right? It's not like a government guarantee that we're used to. When you hear guarantee, it's not FDIC, it's not a treasury. This is just a company saying it's guaranteed, which that's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Okay.